In life, we are often taught that control is the key to success. From a young age, we are encouraged to plan, strategize, and work hard to shape our future. While discipline and determination are important, there comes a point where human effort alone is not enough. There are moments when our strength, intelligence, and planning reach their limits. It is in these moments that surrender becomes the most powerful choice we can make. Surrender does not mean giving up. Rather, it is the conscious decision to release fear, doubt, and anxiety, trusting that there is a greater plan at work. Many people struggle with the idea of surrender because it requires them to release their sense of control. Society places great value on independence and self-reliance, leading us to believe that success is solely determined by how much we do. However, history has shown that some of the most incredible transformations happen when people let go and allow life to unfold naturally. When we force things to happen on our terms, we create unnecessary stress and frustration. But when we surrender and trust the process, we align ourselves with a path that leads to greater possibilities. One of the biggest reasons people resist surrender is fear of the unknown. The human mind craves certainty, and the idea of stepping into the unknown can feel unsettling. However, true growth and transformation rarely happen within the boundaries of comfort. When we hold on too tightly to our own plans, we may unintentionally block better opportunities from coming our way. Sometimes, what we perceive as a setback is actually a redirection towards something greater. The job we lost, the relationship that ended, or the opportunity that slipped away may be making room for something far better than we could have imagined. Surrendering does not mean being passive or indifferent to life. It does not mean sitting back and waiting for things to happen without effort. Instead, it is an active decision to trust while continuing to move forward with faith. It means doing what we can with the resources we have while allowing room for unexpected blessings to enter our lives. There is a delicate balance between taking action and letting go of the need to control every outcome. The most successful people understand that while they must put in the work, they must also trust the timing of their journey. One of the most powerful aspects of surrender is the peace that comes with it. When we carry the weight of worry and stress, it drains our energy and clouds our judgment. But when we release those burdens and trust that things will work out as they should, we experience a profound sense of relief. This peace allows us to think more clearly, make better decisions, and remain open to unexpected opportunities. The things we once feared begin to lose their power over us, and we start to move through life with a sense of confidence and ease. Another important aspect of surrender is patience. Often we want things to happen immediately, but life operates on its own timeline. When we push too hard or rush the process, we may miss out on the valuable lessons that come with waiting. Patience allows us to develop resilience, wisdom, and a deeper appreciation for the journey. It teaches us that delays are not denials, but rather moments of preparation for something greater. Instead of resisting these waiting periods, we should embrace them as opportunities for growth and refinement. Surrender also strengthens our faith. It teaches us to trust in something beyond ourselves, knowing that we are not alone in our struggles. When we look back on our lives, we often realize that some of our greatest blessings came from situations we did not plan or expect. The opportunities that seemed to come out of nowhere, the people who entered our lives at just the right moment, and the challenges that turned into life-changing lessons all serve as reminders that there is a greater design at play. Moreover, surrendering allows us to break free from the limitations of our own thinking. Sometimes we are so focused on what we want that we fail to see the bigger picture. Our perspective is often limited by past experiences, fears, and societal expectations. But when we let go and remain open to new possibilities, we invite solutions and opportunities that we may have never considered. Life has a way of surprising us when we least expect it, and those surprises often lead us to places far greater than we ever imagined. The power of surrender lies in its ability to transform not just our circumstances, but also our mindset. When we shift from a place of fear and control to a place of trust and openness, we begin to see life differently. We become more resilient, more peaceful, and more in tune with the flow of life. We stop wasting energy on things we cannot change and start focusing on the things we can. We learn to embrace uncertainty, knowing that every challenge, delay, and unexpected turn is shaping us for something greater. In the end, surrender is not a sign of weakness, but of strength. It is a courageous act that requires faith, patience, and the willingness to trust the unknown. It is a reminder that we do not have to carry the weight of the world on our shoulders. When we let go, we open ourselves to endless possibilities, unexpected blessings, and the kind of transformation that can change our lives in ways we never imagined. Faith is one of the most powerful forces in the world. It is the invisible bridge between where we are and where we want to be. While many people rely solely on logic and what they can see, those who truly experience transformation understand that faith is the key to unlocking doors that seem impossible to open. Faith is not about ignoring reality. It is about believing in possibilities beyond human limitations. It is the ability to trust that something greater is at work, even when circumstances suggest otherwise. One of the most remarkable aspects of faith is its ability to create miracles. A miracle is not always a sudden and dramatic event. Sometimes it is a series of small, seemingly insignificant moments that come together in a way that defies explanation. It could be an unexpected opportunity, a life-changing encounter, or a sudden shift in circumstances that turns a situation around. Faith acts as a magnet for these moments because it keeps us open to possibilities. When we believe that something good is coming, we are more likely to recognize and seize the opportunities that align with that belief. Doubt, on the other hand, can be a major obstacle to miracles. When people are filled with fear and uncertainty, they often hesitate to take the steps necessary for change. Doubt can cause hesitation, and hesitation can lead to missed opportunities. Many times, people give up right before their breakthrough because they let doubt overpower their faith. However, those who persist in faith, even in the face of difficulty, are the ones who experience the extraordinary. Miracles happen when people refuse to let their current reality dictate their future. Faith is also closely connected to action. Believing that something is possible is the first step, but faith without action is incomplete. Those who experience the most miraculous changes in life are not just those who hope for better days, but those who take bold steps toward their vision. When we act in faith, even when we do not have all the answers, we demonstrate trust in the process. This action signals to the universe that we are ready for change, and doors begin to open in unexpected ways. Another powerful aspect of faith is that it changes our mindset. When people operate from a place of faith, they approach challenges differently. Instead of seeing obstacles as permanent barriers, they see them as temporary tests of perseverance. This shift in thinking allows people to keep moving forward, even when things do not go as planned. Many people have faced setbacks, failures, and disappointments. But those who hold on to faith eventually find that those setbacks were setting them up for something greater. Faith also has a profound impact on resilience. Life is unpredictable, and difficult times will come. However, those who maintain faith are able to withstand hardships with a sense of hope. They understand that what they are going through is not the end of the story. This resilience is what allows people to bounce back from failure, recover from loss, and push through uncertainty. Faith reminds us that no situation is too big to overcome, and that change can happen in an instant. One of the most incredible aspects of faith is that it often works in ways we cannot see. Sometimes, while we are waiting for a breakthrough, things are shifting behind the scenes in ways we do not understand. A job opportunity is being prepared. A new connection is forming, or a door is about to open. However, because we do not always see these things happening immediately, it can be easy to feel discouraged. Faith requires patience and trust, even when there is no visible evidence that things are changing. But in many cases, when the breakthrough finally arrives, people look back and realize that things were aligning all along. Another reason faith activates miracles is that it removes limitations. Human beings often place restrictions on what they think is possible. They measure their potential by their past experiences, education, financial status, or background. However, faith goes beyond these human limitations. It allows people to dream bigger, believe in more, and expect the extraordinary. History is full of examples of people who achieved incredible things, not because they were the most qualified, but because they believed it was possible. Faith expands what is possible by shifting our perspective from "I can't" to "anything is possible." Faith is also contagious. When one person demonstrates strong faith, it often inspires others to believe as well. This is why communities built on faith and encouragement tend to experience greater levels of success. When people surround themselves with others who believe in possibilities, it reinforces their own belief. Faith thrives in environments of positivity, encouragement, and expectation. When people share stories of transformation, they remind others that miracles are not just for a select few, they are available to anyone willing to believe. Faith is what moves people from impossible situations to unimaginable breakthroughs. It gives people the strength to keep going when everything around them suggests they should quit. It provides the courage to take steps into the unknown and the confidence to believe that better days are ahead. Faith does not mean ignoring challenges. It means facing them with the certainty that they will not last forever. It is through this unwavering belief that miracles happen. Unexpected, life-changing, and beyond anything we could have planned for ourselves.
In a world where instant gratification is the norm, patience has become an undervalued virtue. Many people want immediate results, whether it is success, financial stability, healing, or breakthroughs. But life does not always work that way. The truth is, most significant changes require a period of waiting. This waiting period is not a punishment, but a time of preparation. Often, what seems like a delay is actually a process of refining, strengthening, and equipping us for the opportunities ahead. Patience is more than just waiting. It is waiting with the right attitude. Many people wait for their breakthrough, but they do so with frustration, doubt, and discouragement. This mindset can block progress because it shifts focus away from growth and onto the feeling of lack. However, those who wait with faith and expectation experience a different kind of waiting. They use this time to learn, develop, and position themselves for what is coming. They understand that just because something has not happened yet does not mean it will not happen. The right mindset during the waiting season can determine how prepared a person is when the opportunity finally arrives. Preparation is a crucial part of patience. Many people pray for success, but are not prepared to handle it when it comes. A person may want a leadership position, but are they developing the skills to lead? Someone may dream of financial abundance, but are they learning how to manage money wisely? If people receive their blessings too soon, they may not be ready for the responsibility that comes with them. That is why patience is necessary. It allows time for preparation. Success that is rushed can easily be lost, but success that is built on preparation lasts. One of the biggest mistakes people make is viewing waiting as wasted time. In reality, waiting is often the most productive time of life. Some of the greatest growth happens in seasons of delay. These are the times when people develop resilience, discipline, and wisdom. Waiting forces people to evaluate their priorities, adjust their mindset, and refine their character. Instead of seeing a waiting period as a setback, it should be seen as an opportunity to get ready for what is ahead. Growth happens in silence. Seeds do not sprout into trees overnight. They go through a process of unseen development beneath the soil before they ever break through the surface. The same principle applies to people. There are times when it may feel like nothing is happening, but beneath the surface, transformation is taking place. Just as a tree must develop strong roots before it can grow tall, people must establish a strong foundation before they can handle success. The waiting season is where that foundation is built. Patience also strengthens resilience. Many people give up too soon because they do not see immediate results. However, those who persevere understand that endurance is part of the process. Every challenge, setback, and delay builds mental and emotional strength. The most successful individuals are not always the most talented, but they are the ones who refuse to quit. They keep moving forward even when there is no visible progress because they trust that every effort is bringing them closer to be. Another important aspect of preparation is learning. During seasons of waiting, people should be intentional about gaining knowledge and skills. Whether it is through reading, training, networking, or self-improvement, this time should be used wisely. Many doors remain closed not because the opportunity is unavailable, but because the person is not yet ready to walk through them. The more prepared someone is, the more confidently they can step into new opportunities when they arise. Patience also teaches trust. When people try to force things to happen on their own timeline, they often end up frustrated and exhausted. However, when they learn to trust the process, they experience greater peace. Trusting does not mean doing nothing. It means doing what is within one's control while leaving room for things to fall into place naturally. Those who trust the timing of their journey are able to move forward with confidence, knowing that things will come together at the right time. It is also important to recognize that preparation does not always look the way people expect. Sometimes challenges and hardships are actually part of the preparation process. Difficult experiences teach valuable lessons that will be needed in the future. A setback may feel like a failure, but it could actually be a redirection towards something better. Many people who achieve great success look back and realize that the struggles they faced were essential to their growth. Every challenge is a lesson, and every lesson is a step toward readiness. Patience and preparation go hand in hand. Waiting without preparation is wasted time, and preparation without patience leads to frustration. The two must work together to create lasting success. Those who embrace both understand that their waiting season is not a time of inactivity, but a time of growth. They recognize that what they do during this time determines how well they will handle the opportunities ahead. The waiting season is not about simply enduring time. It is about maximizing it. It is a time to refine skills, strengthen faith, build character, and prepare for what is coming. The opportunities of tomorrow are won in the preparation of today. Those who understand this will be ready when their moment arrives. Struggle is an inevitable part of life. At some point, everyone faces obstacles that seem impossible to overcome. Whether it is financial hardship, emotional pain, professional setbacks, or personal disappointments, struggle can feel overwhelming. However, history and experience show that struggle is not the end of the story. It is often the beginning of transformation. Many people who have achieved great success, found peace, or experienced personal growth had to endure difficult seasons before reaching their breakthrough. The key is to recognize that struggle is not permanent and that the right mindset and actions can shift any situation from difficulty to victory. One of the most powerful aspects of struggle is that it builds resilience. When people face hardships, they are forced to dig deeper, develop inner strength, and push beyond their limitations. While struggle is uncomfortable, it refines character. It teaches patience, endurance, and perseverance, qualities that are necessary for success in any area of life. Many people who have achieved breakthroughs did not do so because they never faced challenges, but because they refused to give up in the face of them. Struggle strengthens a person's ability to withstand pressure so that when opportunities finally arrive, they are fully prepared to embrace them. Perspective plays a crucial role in shifting from struggle to breakthrough. Many people remain stuck in their hardships because they focus solely on their problems. They see difficulties as roadblocks rather than stepping stones. However, those who experience true breakthroughs view their struggles differently. They see them as lessons, as preparation, as necessary parts of the journey. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? They ask, what can I learn from this? This shift in perspective allows people to extract wisdom from their struggles and use that knowledge to move forward. One of the most important things to understand about struggle is that it often precedes great change. Many people who experience major life shifts do so right after a period of intense hardship. Just before a breakthrough, things often seem the most difficult. This is because struggle stretches a person to their limits, forcing them to grow, adapt, and evolve. The discomfort of struggle is what pushes people to make bold decisions, take risks, and step outside of their comfort zones. Without struggle, many people would never make the changes necessary to step into their full potential. Faith and belief are also key factors in the shift from struggle to breakthrough. Those who expect better days are more likely to experience them. Hope is a powerful force. It fuels perseverance and gives people the strength to keep going even when circumstances seem hopeless. People who believe that a breakthrough is possible are more likely to recognize opportunities when they arise. On the other hand, those who believe they are stuck will often miss the very chances that could change their situation. What a person believes about their future plays a significant role in shaping it. Action is another essential component of breaking free from struggle. It is not enough to hope for better days. Effort and intentional steps must be taken. Many people remain stuck because they wait for things to change without taking action. However, breakthroughs happen when people decide to take responsibility for their progress. This does not mean forcing things to happen out of impatience, but rather positioning oneself for opportunities. Whether it is learning new skills, seeking help, making a strategic move, or simply refusing to quit, action creates momentum. Small steps taken consistently can lead to massive shifts over time. Letting go of the past is also an important part of moving from struggle to breakthrough. Many people carry the weight of past mistakes, regrets, and disappointments, which prevents them from moving forward. Holding on to what went wrong keeps people emotionally and mentally stuck. However, those who experience breakthroughs understand that dwelling on the past does not change it. Instead of focusing on what did not work, they choose to focus on what is possible. They learn from their mistakes and use those lessons to build a better future. Breakthroughs often require a willingness to embrace change. Struggle sometimes signals that something in life needs to shift, whether it is a mindset, a habit, an environment, or a relationship. Many people remain in difficult situations because they fear change, even when staying the same is causing them pain. However, those who experience transformation are willing to step into the unknown. They understand that growth often requires discomfort and that breaking old patterns is necessary for new beginnings. Another key factor in shifting from struggle to breakthrough is surrounding oneself with the right influences. The people we spend time with, the environments we are in, and the messages we consume all impact our mindset and motivation. Negative influences can reinforce a cycle of struggle, while positive ones can inspire growth and change. Those who experience breakthroughs often seek out supportive communities, mentors, and environments that encourage progress. Being around people who believe in possibilities can help reinforce one's own belief in change. Gratitude plays a major role in shifting out of struggle. It may seem difficult to be grateful in the middle of hardship, but gratitude changes perspective. When people focus only on what is wrong, they magnify their problems. However, when they take time to recognize what is still good, no matter how small, it shifts their focus. Gratitude does not mean ignoring problems, but it helps people see that even in difficult times, there are still reasons to hope. Those who cultivate gratitude often find that their struggles feel less overwhelming, and they are able to approach challenges with a clearer, more optimistic mindset. The journey from struggle to breakthrough is not always easy, but it is always possible. It requires resilience, the right perspective, faith, action, and a willingness to embrace change. Those who understand that struggle is a temporary season, not a permanent state, position themselves for transformation. Every difficulty carries within it the potential for growth, and those who persist through the hard times will ultimately step into the breakthroughs they have been waiting for.